Okay lads, so in today's lesson we're going to be looking at forming quadratic equations from problem questions and hence solving them, okay? So the first question that we're going to have a look at here is question 2. It says two consecutive odd numbers have a product of 399. It said if the smaller number is n, okay, so the first odd number is n, find the larger number in terms of n, okay? So if we think of odd numbers, we think 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Okay, so let's say our number is 5. The next number or the next consecutive number is 7. So how did I get to that? Well, I added on 2. Same thing, if my first number is 7, how did I get to 9? I added on 2. So if my first number is n, my second number must be n plus 2. Okay, so my two numbers are n and n plus 2. So they could represent any two consecutive odd numbers. For example, it could be 1 and 3, 3 and 5, 5 and 7, 7 and 9, and so on. Okay. Now, the other piece of information that was given in the question, it says that they have a product. Okay. So when I multiply these two odd numbers together to give an answer of 399. So this is my first odd number. This is my second odd number. When they multiply to give 399. Okay. And the question says, and I'll go back there. The question says, write down a quadratic equation in n that represents the above information. Okay. So my quadratic equation, multiply out the brackets and I end up with n squared plus 2n equals 399. So the only problem here is that it's not equal to 0. So I'll bring the 399 across, comes to minus 399 as equals 0. Now, this is in the correct form. It's in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So hopefully I'll be able to factorize it. If I can't factorize, or if ever you cannot find factors for a quadratic equation, you can use the minus b formula, the quadratic formula. So you can use the quadratic formula for any quadratic equation if you're not able to find the factors. Now, this question might be a candidate for that, okay? Because it's hard enough to find the factors. And we're going to use the guide number method as usual, right? So I multiply the 1 by the 399 and I get 399. So I started listing factors here and it becomes a little bit difficult in this case, right? But I did find factors that differed by 2, 21 and 19. And I know that 21 minus 19 will give 2. So I rewrote this as n squared plus 21n minus 19 minus 399 equals 0. Factorize the first two terms. Common factor is n. Second two terms here, common factor is minus 19, which gives me the same common bracket, n plus 21, n plus 21. So I factorized with the n plus 21 and got my two solutions. Now, n equals minus 21, okay? Two consecutive odd natural numbers, it said in the question. This minus 21 is not a natural number, it's an integer. So the only solution I have here, well, my first natural number is 19. So if my first natural number is 19, then the second natural odd number is 21, okay? Now look, if you got to this point and you couldn't find factors, you could do an squared plus bn plus c is equal to 0, where your a value is 1, your b value is 2, your c value is minus 399, and you could sub it into the quadratic formula.